What's happening with Eastons?
Hold up. This is Suffolk news. What's going on with Eastons?
There's something about the licence possibly being revoked because they've been selling alcohol to children.
Excellent.
Oh,
and there's some sort of sordid aspect of it.
Oh no.
Like a celebrity showing parts of their body that you shouldn't do. Oh, rather seedy.
what, their faces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very sordid. Yeah.
That's positive news.
That's great news.
Mind
Oh.
you, if you get rid of Eastons, where do you
Oh, where do
put
they all
the
go?
plebs,
Yeah, God.
on a Saturday night, you know? They're all going to be hanging around outside Bernard's house going, yeah,
Let
zombies.
us in.
Yeah.
Let us in. Yeah, the
Plague
zombies.
of drunk zombie bastards.
I don't think they get rid of it. Someone else in.
Or just like replace the owners and carry on as normal. Yeah. I think in Sudbury, just anything goes as far as high top level, bribery and corruption is concerned. By the sounds of things, we were the last town in the UK to have to be a rotten borough. Is that right?
What's a rotten
is
borough?
like, I can't remember exactly, but it's like two candidates in the same seat.
Oh,
It's like a sort of corruption thing, and it was like Charles Dickens used Sudbury as the model for his corrupt little town in the Pickwick Papers called it's called Eatanswill. Everybody knows this,
yes.
probably anyway.
I've heard of this.
And also it was used I think for the basis of the town in Blackadder.
Really?
When they, when they have to go and win the election in that little town in the Suffolk Fens.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think, half by one voter, a cow, and a Dachshund named Colin. Anyway, there we go. Info.
Corrupt Sudbury.
So, Rick Keller in the chat room.
Oh, welcome to Rick.
He didn't know that about the Sudbury fact. We're calling them facts.
Loose facts.
Info bus and okay. And Kosh is listening as well, so he's always like a bit afraid that to start putting your name to any
He's
sort
going to
of
have some
facts,
facts, isn't he? Yeah.
because he's the man. Dickens' Pickwick Papers was modelled on Sudbury, says Durkat. Official. Gainsborough and corruption, says Rick Keller.
Gainsborough and corruption, yes.
Oh, what an ugly landscape. Hey, landscape. Gainsborough and corruption.
yeah.
Come on. Yes. It's another score for Colaster. That's 2 in one day. 18 minutes past 8 here on the Eastern Seaboard. That's 18 minutes past 1 where Alex is and everybody else apart from some people. Another tune. Jingle fans will be well disappointed. So, in respect of that,
Telefunken Radio.
a little one of those.
What's Rick Keller got to say for himself in the chat room? Has he got anything to talk about?
He's saying several things. That he said he didn't know the facts there about Sudbury. And he said Gainsborough and corruption, which led to the excellent second Colaster joke of the day.
Oh, right. That's a recap of the show, is it already? Just had a
Yep.
little recap there, Alice.
Remind
You didn't know what just happened?
Telefunk and radio, bridging several gaps that don't necessarily need bridging. Yeah, that's this jingle then.
Telefunken Radio.
Shining a light in an already adequately illuminated room.
Well, there you go. Choose. That's a big raise to Walker in the chat room. Greetings going out to him as well. 8:23. That was arcology.
Get quite a lot of what else is going on in the world with this mic? Feels like there's a big rumble, tumble, bumble around
Is
the
there a
world.
bee?
I don't think it's a bee. It might just be
No.
the world.
Do you think we've got it switched on like so half of the microphone's actually pointing at the wall?
I think it could be the case.
So it's picking up whatever's beyond it. I don't know. It's just.
I guess
See,
you
this
just
is the
carry
trouble.
on, don't you?
The equipment's too good for our technical expertise. We don't know what this microphone's up to. It's just a new member of the room, basically. It's turned up and it listens. It listens to what we say, and God knows what it does with it. Sends it out. Apparently, it sends it out to the Telefunken Radio listeners. Although it could all be a ruse
That'll make their head pop a bit.
designed by the microphone to make us doubt ourselves. Which ways? What have you done to it?
I made it go into a weird different bubble that I think is around here, as
Okay.
opposed to around the back as well, picking up behind it.
You sure it's not round the back? Anyway, technical
Great
problems.
fun that. What about the weather out the window? Because it's quite different
the weather out the
today.
window.
Up until now,
Do you want to do it?
I'll do that.
Yeah, cool.
Weather out the window today is, it seems the last couple of days, in fact, it's gone to rainy town now, where before it was sunny every day for about a month and a bit. Now it wants to say rain. Let's have a good look at a couple of people. There's a school bus that's got the top on it, so that's definitely raining.
Do they have school buses without the tops?
No, don't think so.
Hmm.
Hang on a minute.
I'm looking for some people though. I'm trying to find any people.
Sometimes people just don't show up, and it's really hard to do.
Maybe
weather
the
out
fact that
window.
there is no people means that it's raining as well. Because
Yes.
they want to be there less.
Or in the shops or something, not home.
And it looks like a wet thing. It's darker as well, a lot darker.
I think Rick's saying that the switch that you switched there makes it sound most sensible.
Most sensible.
Ah, yes. Well,
Ah, jolly good.
thank you. This is Telefunken Radio, broadcasting live from Williamsburg, NYC.
Less silly. What's
Sorry.
happening in Arlington today then, Rick? Have you got any news from
What's the weather like
Down
in Arlington? Yeah.
Virginia.
What's the weather like in Sudbury, Alice?
Yeah, very nice actually. Blue skies, sunshine. Quite autumnal. I think autumn's back.
Autumn's back. 5 seasons.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's very pleasant. Not too cold.
And what will you be doing today, Alice, please?
In a minute, I'm off to work.
No.
Sadly.
Oh dear.
Don't fancy it.
Oh, okay.
Jolly good.
Never mind.
Let's have another tune.
Is it?
Yeah, and then we'll do the traffic.
Okay.
Tune, please.
It's just going to be Blair's Britain again.
Well. Oh, volume down for a second because we're just letting the
What?
the news weather from Virginia is rain like a summer day in Kent. Says Rick. So there you go. Lovely. It looks like it's rain across the eastern seaboard this morning.
Blair's Britain. Blair's Britain. Blair's Britain. Blair's Britain.
Background.
Okay, the Telefunken radio armoured van is on route 240 in the Reserve de Chasse Swakimbula. That's in the Democratic Republic of Congo this morning. Travelling at in reverse at 5 miles an hour. So beep your horn. There you go. That's that. Traffic nicely brings us onto the traffic. We've got plenty of lime and lemon snakes today, but up in the north of New York, there's a few raspberry snakes creeping in. Traffic on the FDR Drive at 96th Street is medium to heavy, travelling upwards, and light travelling south. So make sure you're going south this morning. I can't get rid of the camera. It's just all. Oh, jeez. The traffic's been really sort of quite poorly put together recently, hasn't it? There's a problem with the traffic cam on 6th Avenue at 34th Street this morning. So if you go there, you could get a rather good looking screenshot because it's looking pretty 1970s problem with your television at the moment. There we go, that's the traffic. Get yourselves on the trains. Kinloch.
What's he saying
Charles
up there?
Kinloch says an employee wandered down to speak to me specifically to say that he tuned in to Telefunken Radio and heard a tune that said Blair's Britain. He said it was weird but funky. Updates there from the HR representative, Telefunken
Jolly
Radio's logistics expert.
Does Charlie know about the proposed Telefunken amnesty at Christmas?
I don't think he does.
There's a possible chance of a meet-up of some kind over the Christmas period of all Telefunken friends and companions and members in the Suffolk area, maybe at Newton Village Hall or something like that.
Really?
TBD.
Telefunken